Hey guys, welcome to today's daily demo. I'm going to be doing a quick lesson today on one of my favorite art apps. This is a free program. You can put it on a regular computer, a Chromebook, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android phone, or an Android tablet. I think pretty much anything you guys are working on, you can put this on there for free. This is a program called Autodesk Sketchbook. And some of you guys may remember it. A few of you have actually used it in my classroom. Today I'm going to show you a couple of really quick things. I'm going to show you how to use layers. I'm going to show you how to add a photograph, and I'm going to show you how to outline something. And we're going to do all three of those things in a project today, and then I'm going to give you guys a challenge to do at home if you want to. Okay, so step one is make sure you get your parents' permission. Download the app to your computer, tablet, phone, whatever you've got, and then we're going to open it up and take a look. So I've got the program open. What you see at the top of the screen is going to look a little bit different on phones. Your phones might be turned sideways. Depending on what you're using, sometimes on phone screens, the menus at the top are going to look shorter. There won't be as many buttons. So you just may need to click around a little bit to find what I'm talking about. And sometimes you can even like scroll sideways on that menu. It'll scroll over and you'll find that there's more buttons there. So send me an email if you're having trouble finding something that I'm doing here today. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is talk about layers. Layers are one of the most powerful tools that you can use when you're doing digital art. In other words, you're doing art on a computer. Because what a layer allows you to do is to draw a picture, and you can leave that picture the way it is, and then you can draw on another layer on top of it without messing up the one below it. You can rearrange the layers. It's a great way to play around with things like overlapping, because you can draw something in the background and then draw something on top of it, and you can erase parts in the front without having to mess up what's underneath. So the first thing is I'm going to show you how to add a photograph. Then we're going to put a layer on top of the photograph and draw on that, okay? So if you look up at the top of your screen, you will either see this button right here with the rectangle. It's got a little mountain and a plus sign, or you might see something that's called Tools, depending on what you're using. So if you click on that button or the one that says Tools, that should open up, and then you'll see this button inside the Tools menu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the photo button, then I'm going to hit the Cancel button, and then that's going to pull back up this menu, and I'm going to show you what to do next. So first hit the photo button, then hit Cancel, and now you should see this little menu at the top, the little grade buttons. I'm going to go with that second one, the one that's a little camera with a down pointing arrow. What that's going to do is that's going to open up my iPad camera. Whoa, that is way too big to see my own face. Okay, so I'm going to find a decent angle. Now I'm going to close my mouth because it's just a lot simpler to do this if you're not showing your teeth, and I'll show you that. I'll show you why in just a minute. So get a decent closed mouth smile. Closed mouth smile. I'm going to hit Use Photo, and you can kind of put that wherever you want there at the bottom or whatever. Hit Done. And now, as you can see on the regular screen, that photo is there. It's ready for us to draw on top of it. So now, instead of drawing on the photo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a layer. So that way I can make my drawing on top of the photo without changing the photo. So you see over here at the top of this layers column, there's a plus button. You're going to hit that plus button, and you can see that it's added a white square above the picture of me. And it's got that little blue outline around it. That means that's the layer that we're drawing on. And you can see how it's above my photograph. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over there to my Tools menu. I'm going to click on the Pen tool. And so I'm going to click on the Pen tool. And then I'm just going to kind of zoom in. I'm pinching with my fingers to zoom in here. And then I'm just going to start adding outlines around the parts of me. I'm going to hit Undo because that doesn't look very good. I'm going to go back. Just try to, oops, that's even worse. I'm just going to try to smooth this out a little bit. Okay, go around my ear. And remember, right now, I'm not trying to add too much detail, just a few little lines. I'm going to sort of make my wavy beard here. Okay, then I'm going to go around the mustache and on the inside of the beard. Going to kind of come up there. I'm just going to add a little bit of wave to the underside and my lip. Just a little bit of curve on the nose. Remember, when you're drawing noses, you do not want too many lines. It might be tempting to try to go like all the way around the nose or whatever, but the more lines you add to your nose, the older you're going to look. And I'm going to say the same thing with the eyes. You could put lines all the way around the eyes, but I recommend keep it as simple as possible. Oops, didn't mean to put that one on there. Simple as possible, in as few lines as possible when you're drawing faces. Same rule with the eyebrows, just sort of a little double line there. Let me see what else I need to add. I might put one little curve here, maybe a tiny curve there. You got to be real careful with adding this stuff though, because that will make you look a little older. And because I am a little bit older, I'm going to add a couple of little crow's feet on the edge of the eyes. That's going to show that I'm in my late 30s. And it also will make me look like I'm smiling. Crow's feet, when people smile, you know how people do fake smiles and you're just like, that's not a real smile. You're just smiling for a camera, right? One thing that makes it look more real is that you kind of squint your eyes into crow's feet. Now, I think I've got the necessary details on my face. So you can see here on the layers menu, next to the picture of me, there's what looks like a little gray football with a couple of circles in it. That's actually an eye. You click on that eyeball and that's going to turn it off. So now you don't see the photo, you just see the face that we drew. So that is a way that you can use a phone, iPad, tablet to draw a simple portrait of your face. And here's my challenge for you. I would like you to draw a portrait of your face. I would like you to then find at least one other person in your family, make sure you have their permission, snap a picture of them. You could even do your whole family if you want, and then draw an outline family portrait of the people that you live with. Include the dogs if you want to. Remember, you just need to have them still enough for a photograph, and then you can bring them into this program and draw an outline around them. Then you can color it, do whatever you want. Have fun, guys. And I'll have more lessons on this program in the coming days. Bye.